Well, bonjour. We're here once again in my windy old pit in Northamptonshire, and since catching that floater PB last week, I've been back once again and unfortunately blanked. I potted around. I've been really into my surface fishing lately, and I came on a day that wasn't particularly surfacey. It's a little bit of wind. I went into both of the bays. I could only find one fish, which I actually got to take a mixer, and then lo and behold it vanished. So that was that for the floater fishing a few hours. But I came back yesterday after work, and there was a fresh southerly wind blowing. I was actually in a completely different swim, and it was hacking right into my face. It looked so good. I even saw a fish jump quite close in, so I quickly got the rods out, plop, got donks on them, and left them be. Put a little bit of bait out last night because it seems to be the in thing not to do that, so I put a bit of bait in, and it didn't work. But I really don't think the fish stayed there. They seemed to do the off. It got really windy, really rainy at night, and conditions couldn't have been better. But I woke up really early and the wind had actually swung round, and it's actually blowing almost like the opposite direction. It's sort of turned, looks like a northeasterly, to be honest, and it's quite chilly, but you know, it's a summer wind. It feels fresh, and for some reason, I don't know why, I just had this feeling that I should get on that wind. And I woke up really early. Like I said, nothing had happened, so reeled the rods in really quick. To be honest, I saw a little show as well, so I got straight on it, hopped in the motor, drove round, and had the rods out within sort of 5-10 minutes. I only put 2 out because I didn't want to cause much disturbance. Didn't flick them very far, just literally underarmed them and sat back right in here, just kept nice and quiet. And after an hour, fishing nice and locked up, the rods pulled round, ran down, picked into it, and after a mental fight, I had a lovely common in the net. It looked quite thin actually. Maybe it might have spawned or it's a male. I haven't really looked at it yet. Literally, as soon as I'd netted that, off went the other one, which is mental. You know, there's not a lot of fish in here. You know, there's only sort of 40 or so carp, so it's pretty unheard of to get a double take. And that one didn't fight as hard, but it felt slower. You know, it kited slowly, and you know, I had to be really careful netting it because, of course, I already had one in the net, and I'm not one of these that takes 2 nets. This certainly isn't a water where you expect to be getting double takes. So I had to net the fish with the other one in it, which I did perfectly. And there's another big one sitting in there. That's a bigger one. That's a real chunk. That one, real broad, thick set fish, and looks like it could be a 30 pluser. So we'll have to have a look. So I've left both of them in the net. I unhooked them both in the net, nice and easily, and tied a couple of fresh rigs and whacked 2 rods straight back out there because it was such quick action. So the rods are back on the spots, and I've got to go and have a look at them. Let's see what they are. Well, how about that for an absolute chunk? Just over 32 pounds of real fat, chunky common carp. What a result. I braced that one with a fish earlier that was probably 23-24 pounds, so I am well chuffed with that. What a lovely fish, eh? Chunker.